Hi, my name is Dawn Erling. I am coming to you from snowy Utah currently. Just wanted to bring in and introduce and discuss basically relationship management and how important and crucial it actually is within the manufactured home industry and being a successful investor. So let me turn this around so that you can end up seeing. So very nice, well-maintained community. Community I've been investing in for probably about 15 years now. The story behind this community and starting to invest here, it actually was a referral from the regional manager. I had been investing probably about 30 minutes south of here, as well as also another hour south of here. This is considerably up farther north, an area that I hadn't really considered investing in when I first got started. I didn't want to have to drive that far, but this community was referred to me, the park manager actually was referred to me by the regional manager. The regional manager knew our reputation for buying homes cash, as well as also putting together a really good product, basically offering financing and being willing to take on some of the more ugly homes. As you can see, nice clubhouse and things like that here. So the park manager reached out to me and was talking with me about potentially looking to buy a property in her community that really needed a lot of work. The home had been taken back by the bank, and the bank had turned it over to them, and they didn't want to deal with it. They just wanted to get rid of it, wanted somebody just to pay cash and to essentially take it off their hands so they didn't have to worry about the rehab, because the rehab at that time, 15 years ago, $25,000 was a pretty aggressive amount of money, considering majority of the time I only spent $4,000, $6,000, maybe $8,000 typically on most of my average rehabs. So the home had a lot of issues, had a bad roof, had siding issues. They'd put the siding back on, had water penetration. So the home right here, this gray one, is the one that we rehabbed 15 years ago and opened up the doors for us to do a lot of deals within this park, as well as also many other homes within other communities around the surrounding area up here. So by us being willing to take that home on, we got it for $500, put $25,000 into it, sold it for, I think, $50,000 then, got money down, paid monthly payments to us. She's still paying us, actually, to this day, and it's the same lady that's in there. But what happened is by us being willing to do that and showing her that we were doing a good job, we had an interest in helping to improve the home in her community, that we wanted to make it safe, habitable for her future residents and help her to get a better tenant in there. We ended up having a variety of other homes. That's one of the homes that we've done in the past, as well as many others in this community. In this area, the large conglomerate that owns these parks up here has 5 parks in this vicinity. And by us establishing a good rapport with her, she ended up, and maintaining a good relationship with her, she ended up helping us to be able to break into and being referred to other communities. She's opened up so many other doors for us to be able to do a variety of homes throughout this area. So it's now an area that we hit pretty aggressively and make actually pretty consistent money. The last couple of years, we've done quite a few homes in this community as well. So this goes back to what the main point of this video is that reputation management is huge. Rapport building is huge. The big thing is this: every park manager is going to have their own specific things that they want done. If you take a look at this community, you're not seeing dilapidated, run-down, dingy homes. Freshly painted, skirting's in good repair. You might have some carpet issues. She probably hasn't gotten to that one yet. But for the most part, the areas around the home sites are all cleaned up. There's not a lot of debris. That helps with the resale value as well. And so these are another quick pointer here to make with this video, is that this community brings in buyers just because of the reputation. It's got a great reputation. It's a community that people with families and individuals that want a safer place to live up in this area typically are drawn to. From time to time, you're going to have situations where you're going to come across gems like this and have an opportunity when you have maintained a good rapport, so establish a good rapport. She was very strict when we first moved into this community to start working with her. Continues to be strict as she needs to be so that the quality standard is left high. And it helps with maintaining resale value. Obviously, we got to buy homes at a higher price tag in this community, but on the backside, it brings in a higher resale. So developing that rapport, having that relationship that you've managed, being able to consistently produce a good quality product for them to see, being cooperative, taking care of the issues that they want addressed, making sure you're continuing to pay lot rent, utilities on time, and also letting them know where things stand, how things are going, what your situation is with the respective transition of the home. So repairs being done, when the home's going to be listed, what you're listing it for. In a lot of cases also, the extra bonus is not only do they help us find homes and direct people to us to make it easier for them, as well as also help us to be able to help them with improving the community by getting the homes and cleaning them up, but also a lot of times they'll help to resell the properties. A lot of times they just take care of it. I used to be on the road quite a bit, traveling nationwide, training individuals nationwide, also international, and I used to not be home very much, and so we had homes on a regular basis that would come up available, need to be sold, and a lot of times they would, some of the park managers would have them already, basically a buyer for them, ready to go. Other than signing the contract for the purchase, pretty much the park manager had taken care of everything and walked the person through the approval process and already kind of vetted them as far as being a good potential buyer / resident for them. So in a lot of cases, that rapport, that relationship management ends up being pays back tenfold. A lot of times, some of the things that I'll do is I'll bring things that I know that they like or that they prefer to have, as far as maybe a drink preference or treats that they like. Maybe it's, maybe dark chocolate is kind of their sinful delight. In some cases, the restaurants or Amazon, places that they like to shop. In a lot of cases, those things being brought from time to time end up helping to establish a relationship. It also gives you an excuse to go in and talk with them and maintain that relationship and continue to build the relationship. It also shows them that you hear them, that you value them. And I've actually established quite a few great relationships and friendships, long-term relationships and friendships with some of these managers and maintenance guys in these communities. And they help us out in a lot of ways with being able to get more homes, give us a heads up on changes that are taking place within the community, lot rent increases, protocols that are changing within the company, stuff like that before it actually hits, so we can make choices on homes that we purchase, making a more educated decision in that case. So anyway, relationship management is absolutely huge. It's crucial. Staying in good graces with the gatekeeper, establish rapport, establish a relationship, and make sure that you are sincere and that you continue to do what you say you're going to do when you say you're going to do it.